Wool is the answer. I'm Marie.
I'm Dominique.
And welcome to episode 10. Who can believe we're
Double
on
figures.
episode 10?
Double
Who'd have thought
figures.
it? Just the admin stuff. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Ravelry, Twitter,
YouTube. Where you are.
Where you are now. And I think that's it.
I think that's it.
Anywhere else?
Well, Wool is the answer everywhere.
Yeah, search for us and you'll find us popping up wherever you want.
You will.
So we've just been having a bit of a... We're all looking a bit red and flustered.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, we've just been packing the trailer ready for Yarndale.
So we are filming this on Thursday the 26th of September. So we'll travel to Yarndale tomorrow, set up.
Yeah.
And then welcome everybody Saturday, Sunday.
So if you're coming to Yarndale, please come and say hello to us.
Yes.
We're on stand L200, which is the first lane as you come in the entrance, and we're near the food court.
Yeah, just before the food court.
So you'll find us down there. So if you hear the brass band playing somewhere, we're not far behind.
They were last year, that's where they were.
Yeah.
And if you come in from the other end, just head to the food court and you'll be...
It's an alphabetical row system. I'm sure you'll be able to all work it out.
It can't be because it's the first one.
Yeah, I think we're the last row though.
Oh, are we? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. 12. Yeah, maybe.
Anyway, we're on row L.
Yeah. We've got a
Stall
double
number
stand.
200. We'll be there with Knitterish Designs. Iris, who does a lot of our patterns.
Yeah.
Witter Dads may be there.
Yeah.
Witter Dads definitely will be there. We might have another Witter Dad and a Witter Mum. My
mum will definitely be there. Dad is around for the weekend.
If you're lucky, you might catch Witter Dad number 2.
Yeah. I'm not sure.
What a photo that'll be in the Witter frame.
Witter
Dads. Witter Dad, Witter Mum.
Yeah. So, my Witter Dad too is not as... Well, he is really chatty, but...
Do you not think we'll get a photo out of him?
Oh, I might get a photo,
a
but he's definitely not a JJ.
Witter Mum will have a photo.
Just come and say hello to Witter Mum, and she can't hear very well.
I made you change your chair because it's squeaking, and now
squeaking.
I'm squeaking. So we've got probably quite a lot to talk about on this podcast vlog.
But that's why you've probably noticed change of scenery. We're back at mine today because the trailer's
because
here.
Dominique is the designated driver.
Because I'm the trailer driver.
She's the trailer driver. So we're all locked and loaded.
Yep.
Or should I say wedged and wedged.
Yeah, we are. We have got so much wool. So we've already said we've not got it's all packed, but not only we've got our 4-ply, we've still got some silk left. A small amount of silk that's all in the sale, reduced from £23 down to £15.
We have no silk left.
Oh, it's all lace.
It's lace. So let's just pretend that Dominique never said that.
Yeah.
We have lace left.
We have. And then we've got our double knit, our Donegal, and we've got our 4-ply and double knit minis.
Yes, double knit minis this time. We haven't got a huge amount of them, but we just thought we'd see how it would go. So they'll be the same. So we do at a show, which is the only time you can get hold of them, we do 4 for £10.
Yep.
Or 6 for £15.
Yes.
So come along and see us and
come along, say hello. It'd be really nice to meet you all. So.
It'd be lovely.
But so that's Yarndale. That is been our focus this week.
Yes. So we've had quite a lot on, haven't we?
Yeah, we have.
Yeah, been a bit busy. You've been away.
Yeah, I've been away.
To fit holiday in.
Yeah.
Let Witter Dad have a holiday. He's been to Blackpool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he should be ready and raring to go.
Oh, do you know what? He should be.
Has he brought us a stick of rock back?
Don't be silly. Blackpool. No, I don't think he would buy rock.
I should.
You never know. We probably should have said to him, shouldn't we? Where's our stick of Blackpool rock?
I should have educated him.
Anyway,
really.
So I know I've got quite a lot to show you with different projects I've done, finished, taken
You've got
to
lots
Yarndale.
finished. So you start with one of your...
We're going to talk about the Christmas word.
Yeah.
We've got 2 little surprises. Well, yeah, 2.
We have
2 Christmas surprises
and
to show
it's
you.
26th of September. 3 months today, Boxing Day, so I think we're allowed to. And we sort of mince pies in the co-op yesterday.
Yeah, we did.
So,
and brandy snaps.
Yeah, so we can definitely talk
We
Christmas.
didn't buy either. We were really good, weren't we?
I mean, we might have come out with a cream cake and a Belgian bun.
Nobody knows.
Yeah, nobody knows.
Yeah, nobody knows. So anyway.
So what have you got finished?
Right, well, I'll talk a little bit Yarndale first.
Yes.
So I probably showed you last time the socks that I've done, but this is how you send them. So normally people post them, but because we're going, I'll just hand them straight to Christine. So they've just got a little label on. So when you go to Yarndale, if you head into the Knit and Natter Lounge, the Winnick Mum Knit and Natter Lounge.
It's right in the middle of the whole place. You'll
find the sock line. So Christine will have all the socks hung up. So you'll have to look out for mine because they're nice and bright. So that's what they are. So they're heading their way to the
that's a really nice tag, isn't it?
Sock line. Yeah, you just print that off Winnick Mum's.
Yeah.
And just stick it on.
If you don't follow her on Facebook or Instagram, just have a look because she'd sent a picture. Did you see? Posted a picture the other day with all the ones she'd got by. Yeah. She's got like 2 big mail
lovely,
sacks.
Christine. She's really nice.
She's
really
always in there, so you can go and have a chat.
She was really supportive to us because that's really how we got going with dyeing wool and stuff. We both joined on Facebook the Winnick Mum knit along for the socks. And
knit and natter, knit and
natter, because there's a sock along one and a knit and natter.
Yeah.
So we joined those, started knitting socks, started seeing all the hand dyed, and then that's how we sort of got onto knitting.
Yeah.
So the other thing, the cowl scarf that I've knitted for Witter Dad. I don't know how flat my hair is now. So that is Twilight with some of the Donegal.
So that's the Twilight on the 4-ply, 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon.
Yeah.
And the Donegal's 85% superwash, 15%
Donegal nip.
Yeah.
So we talked about this, we were going to put it together as a package, but when I weighed it, I hadn't really used that much yarn. And really, I probably could have done it double, but I was getting a bit impatient and I thought Yarndale was coming up and I thought it might be a bit too much anyway for my dad. So it's just single, so it only weighs 90 grams. So I think I used about 50 to 60 grams of the Twilight, the grey colour, and then not much, less than 10 grams of each of the colours.
Yeah, and that was two repeats of each colour,
so
wasn't it?
So it's based on the Litmus shawl, which is a free pattern on Ravelry, and I just changed the way I put the stripes in. So I did 15 Twilight, 5, 2 and 5, and then just repeated it. Sorry, I'm not showing it.
No, you weren't.
So I did 15 grey, 5, 2, 5, 15, 5, 2, 5. And I was being lazy because I really could have done. I should have done a provisional cast on, and I didn't. I just did a normal cast on. So then I had to sort of sew it together. And it's not the neatest.
Yeah, but it's not. I don't think it's.
I mean, it's not particularly neat, just because I was in a rush and I was being lazy and I just did it.
You're not going to notice that.
But I'm really pleased with it.
I think for me personally,
that's a good shot, isn't it? It's perfect.
I think for me personally, I want it longer, but I think for your dad, I think that's the absolute perfect length.
And if I'm perfectly honest, it's the perfect length for me, because you know I'll get caught in cowls.
Yeah.
If you've seen our previous episode, you'll understand.
Yeah.
I quite like that because it's not too heavy on my neck.
Yeah.
Being a woman of a certain age.
And I just like to get myself wrapped up. But so I think, but if you want it longer, you just carry on.
So hopefully you'll see Dad wearing that.
Yes. Unless, of course, I don't think the weather's going to be brilliant. I was going to say, unless, of course, it's too hot for him. But
no, he'll wear it. So bless him. He no doubt will be coordinated as he normally is.
Well, I think
I've shown him a photo and he said, well, funnily enough, I've already packed my purple shirt and purple jumper, and he's picked green. He's always colour coordinated, my dad. So there you go.
He is always so smart.
He is always smart and tidy.
Whereas my dad will be in shorts, flip-flops and a T-shirt that's probably got breakfast down it or something. And Mum will be like, did you not check yourself in the mirror? What's that down your T-shirt?
Look, my hair's gone so flat. What's happened? Well,
it's the rain.
You probably can't see, but I'm still continuing, people, without putting dye on my hair. You probably can't see up close. Can you see how white it's getting underneath?
Oh yeah, you can.
Can you?
I mean,
I would be more than happy if it all went this colour really quick.
Blonde.
It does look blonde, but it's actually, like you said, it's going white, not grey. Perfect. If it would all just go, it would be perfect. Can't be bothered to dye it anymore, and
it will. It will go.
I quite like it. So
that's your finished objects for Yarndale.
The other thing I'll just mention quickly, and then you can have it. I'll let you get two words in. So I showed you the cable fingerless mittens showed you those the other week.
Yeah.
Dominique's still working on the hat.
Well, I've done 3 versions, and
We've decided really that the hat,
even though it's done in double knit, it's not thick enough.
no, it needs to be thick, so it needs holding double. So, hello, hello, hello.
But they are so.
So
we put the hat and the gloves together, and they just feel so different.
Yeah. I mean, I am a tighter knitter than you.
You are, but
I think the hat needed to be thicker. It just felt a bit too thin.
Yeah, it did.
So we thought,
and just they're reversible. Are they reversible?
Yeah, because there's no left or right-handed.
That's what I say.
So they're really a fairly simple pattern. Yes, I know you can do gusseted fingers, but do you know what? Sometimes life is too short and you just want a pair of wristies to wear. So these are those. So they will be. That wasn't very good English, was it?
We know what you mean. So they're going to be at Yarndale,
and along with pattern. So we've decided for Yarndale and Bakewell. We've just started doing the double knit again. Yeah. If you buy a ball of double knit yarn,
100 grams,
100 grams. Oh my gosh, 100 grams of double knit yarn, you get that pattern free. So it's just a fairly basic pattern, but you get it free. So it's a little gift.
It is a little gift
from us to you.
Yes.
And normally when you buy, we also have our cards out, don't we? With like our postcards.
Yes.
And on the back of that, there's a free knitted bunting
for
pattern.
It's 4-ply, but you could do it in.
Could do it in anything. Do it in anything. So we have those as.
Because we normally have that.
We're very generous, aren't
we? We are. Well, we have it out.
Yeah.
You've knitted it, and everyone kept saying, "Have you got a pattern for this?"
I thought I can't really charge for it because it's just it's a triangle,
and you could go on Ravelry anywhere, and there's lots of free patterns.
So we thought it was a nice idea to put it on our card, so you find out about our website and you get a free pattern.
And we didn't do it for this reason, but of course, then you keep your bunting pattern, and always you'll see our little logo, and we'll be in the back of your heads.
Yeah, wool is the answer. Wool is the answer. Wool is the answer. Wool is the answer. Subliminal. Wool is the answer.
Listen to this as you go to sleep.
Exactly. Wool is the answer. What?
I mean, I've really not got a lot to show you.
Quite a few knitting projects.
Yeah, you have.
Well. God, I've been.
Well, let me just do my one and only. So.
Yeah, but what one and only?
I don't even think I've cast it on.
I didn't know. You showed me this today, knitting natter, and I thought, when the hell have you done that? Because she's had a week's holiday.
I've had a week's holiday, and I bought some yarn from Sarah at number 4 to do my boxy. That's what I spoke about last time.
Right, yes.
Thinking it worsted was DK and it's not, it's Aaron. So I need to swatch and do some maths, which I will do, but
because you can do maths.
I was impatient and I just wanted to get something cast on. So I've had that since the Wool Monty.
I love that.
So it's the Vault Sweater by Sue
Stratford. I always want to say
Stafford. Sue Stratford.
She'll be at Yarndale as well.
Yeah. I've had the yarn I'm using. I bought and started a Tin Can Knits top down sweater probably at the beginning of the year, and I only got about that much done.
Did you not like it?
But I also, it was the Mountain Mist pattern, but I couldn't remember where I was, so I thought, do you know what? I'll rip it out and knit my vault with it. So
can I put a light on it? It seems quite dark in here.
Yeah, you can. Which one? Well, there's that one, or that one's in here. Stand by.
Put one on and I'll tell you whether we've got the right. That's done absolutely nothing. Oh yeah, I see what you mean now. That's better. Now you can see us. We were starting to go a little bit into a oh, now you can see the Christmas lights. That's better. You can see us better now. We don't look as red. We don't look as red. No, we don't. Anyway.
That's better. Twinkle, twinkle. So, I've got.
I mean, you've just cracked on with it. I don't know.
I've got the front.
I can't believe how fast you've done that, Dominique.
Well,
for somebody who literally has gone, you weren't knitting garments at all, were you? How many jumpers have you knit now?
2 jumpers and a 3 jumpers. I've done the one with the sheep.
Yeah.
That was the very first one I did. I did the Carbeth. I did
I thought you'd done 2 tin can knits.
my Mountain Mist by Tin Can Knits, and I've done a cardigan.
This is your 5th garment. They're not stopping you. Flipping
But
heck.
so I mean,
It's nice.
need to pick everything up, and I've made. Oh, you can see it's really obvious now. There. So I just need to add some grey. I need to Swiss down grey
just
in
Swiss down it on the top, and you'll
because
never
I didn't
see it.
notice it. So.
Or it could just be a nice design feature.
Well.
Your little bit of lightning
So
bolt.
look, I really like
That's
that.
really pretty. It's a nice design, that.
Upside down.
But
But on both
it's on
sides.
the sleeves as well.
Yeah, it is.
I've had this pattern for well over a year because I bought it at Yarndale last year.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
I knew you'd bought it.
And I haven't used it yet.
So
I really like it.
I mean, that's it. So I've just cast the back on and I've done the ribbon 2 rows. But the back's got that. Oh, you can't see it. But the back. Oh, you can see that picture. This.
Yeah,
here.
that's
It's just
pretty.
a really nice
Yeah.
design feature. So that is all I've got to show for the last
Really nice.
fortnight. I
Is
mean,
that-
well,
Oh,
I've
God.
knitted the comedy hat. But that
How many
is
times have you knitted the comedy hat?
3 times. I hate that hat, and I love knitting hats. So I'm doing that in Starcraft Bellissima.
Oh my God, that's cheap.
I know, £3 a
£3.
ball.
That's good. And what's content?
Bought from number 4,
What's
Sarah at number
content?
4. The content is it's 100% acrylic. But do you know what? It feels really nice. It's got a really
It does
nice.
feel really soft, actually.
It's got a bit of a sheen, and the way they spin it, I don't know if you can see, but the stitches, you can look like they've got a bit of a twist.
It's a bit like a
The stitch
like a
definition,
velvety finish on it, isn't it?
it's about like a sateen.
Yeah.
Is that the right word?
Sateen.
Is that the right
I
word?
think, well, it sounds good. We'll go with that.
So it's DK. Well, I think it's DK. Yeah, it is DK, and it's 268 meters, 293 yards. But I bought it all for a different jumper, like I said. So I'm not quite sure I've got enough green to do the whole body. So I've done the front. I'm going to do the back, and then the sleeves might be in a different colour because I'd go a bit rogue like that. So, but I don't really do a lot of.
Looks nice though.
What's that? Not like more than one coloured yarn. It's not even. It's not fair. It's not. Is it intarsia?
Intarsia.
Yeah, I don't really do that. So, I mean, if you could have seen me at times.
Yeah, but you did a jumper for your nephew. You
Oh,
did
I forgot that one.
dinosaurs.
Yeah, but I've not quite got that one right.
Yeah, but it looked nice.
Yeah,
And now look, you're on
I know.
jumpers.
But I mean, that's taken me a fortnight, and I've got the front of a jumper done. But anyway,
Baby steps.
yeah. So, but I am enjoying it, and I will, without doubt, cast on something small because I need.
Well, we'll go from one extreme to the other because I've gone small
I
on
need
lots of things. haven't I?
instant gratification, and that's gonna.
Yeah.
This podcast, I think, will hold me accountable, and I will have to finish it. But otherwise, I'd knit most of that and then get
give
bored
up.
with it, and it'll just get shoved.
No,
in the
you won't.
project
You'll
bag.
get it finished.
But I do like
Should
it.
be wearing it at Bakewell.
That's in 2 weeks. I definitely will
Come
not.
on.
I might be wearing it for Christmas.
Well, I've
Yeah.
been.
Oh,
You probably,
no.
if you've seen on Instagram, I've been busy and Facebook. I've been busy making.
I've got my little ducky darlings. No, ducklings,
Oh.
not ducky darlings.
Right, let me find my picture. So this
You find your picture and I can
is-
be your assistant.
this is the Copenhagen
Oh, now I'd like you to tell me who it's by, please.
blocks. Oh, you like doing this to me, don't you? But I can't find the front page.
Yeah.
So this is the Copenhagen building blocks. I think I've shown you this last time. And this is by Boy Knits World, but it's called Jake Hensler.
Oh, I thought it was.
No, so
Oh,
that's the pattern. So Jake's done it and made a blanket. So you just knit lots of
Yes.
separate houses and you make a blanket.
Yeah.
But what I wanted to do, which I showed you a picture in my house on the last podcast, if I've got a row of houses that's made out of driftwood. So I thought what I'd quite like to do is make a picture out of these houses. So I started knitting them. My assistant will show you. So there's my little pink house.
I mean, that is.
And this chair is really squeaky. I've made a little, they need to be pulled that way, a little yellow house. And so far I've made a little blue and purple house. So my plan is...
They are
if I
really
use-
nice.
So I'm going to get some blocking board and so a piece of blocking board, and then like stretch it around the blocking board over the top. I've cast on a few more stitches and around the side. So I'll then have, it'll be mounted on board. So I'll sort of tack it at the back. Like you do with the cross stitch. When you're stretching
when
the
you
cross
say
stitch.
blocking board, I'm thinking you mean the mats that we used to
No, a
block.
mounting board.
Yes.
So some mounting board. You can get
Yes.
some self-adhesive one that one of our knit and natter, Linda, was telling me about. So that's the plan, that I'm going to get the board, stretch them, so I will have...
Do you block it first?
I might, as I'm doing it, I might do it.
Yeah.
I don't know, I might steam iron it. I'm not sure yet. It's going to be a bit of a work in progress.
Yeah.
So I'll end up with little sections which are on boards. And then I'll either just put those in a frame and have it mounted, you know, like properly mount on. Or I might put it on a board and I might paint the sky and I don't know.
The other thing you could do...
I don't know yet. I just...
You could get one of the canvas, you know, the
that's what I was thinking.
And stitch them on.
I could do. But they need to be in the board. That's the first thing. They need to be stretched in the board, or else it won't. They'll be a bit too floppy.
Yeah.
So it was only, I thought of that, doing it that way, because I used to do quite a lot of cross stitch, and I found one of my cross stitch in the loft.
And that's how you'd mount it.
And that's how I'd mounted it. You stretch it on a board, and you sort of like, you sew it from there to there, so you have like a big stitch, and you pull it tight over the wall, and you do it sort of that way.
So you like lacing a bodice in.
Yeah. So you like weft and waft and whiffed and what, you know what I mean? So, and then it pulls it all out then, so it looks nice. So that's my plan. So when I get round to doing that, but I don't know whether I want just 3 houses or 5.
But they do block out quite, I mean...
Yeah, I don't want it big because I don't want a massive...
No.
So I'm thinking just the 3 at the minute.
Yeah.
Like that way, like that.
Yeah.
3 little houses.
I think 5 might just be
it might be too long. So when I've done that, which will be after Yarndale and probably Bakewell, I would have thought, by the time I get... anyway. I might get that done.
Before Christmas.
Then? I've been having a bit of a mare with my little knitted animals.
Oh.
We had this discussion, didn't we? The Knitted Animals book by Louise Crowther, which I love. Pictures. We've had quite a lot of people actually commenting and saying they've been looking and buying the book since we mentioned it, which is really nice. It shows that people are paying attention. Good Lord.
People are listening.
People are listening. So what I hadn't realised, and it's my fault.
Sorry, but there's Marie's Garndale bag from last year.
What I hadn't realised is that they are 40 centimetres big. And I thought that they were only going to be like that big. 20 centimetres, 15, 20 centimetres. I thought they were going to be diddy. And they're not, they're quite big. So first off, I knit, as the pattern said, with the double knit and on 2.75 needles for the body. It was a bit too big for me. The pattern's lovely, but this is me. So I thought, right, what can I do? So I went down a needle size and tried that a little bit. Still too big. Then Sarah, I was talking to her, she said, why don't you half the stitches? So I did that, and it was a little bit better, but then I was getting into lots of different maths, and it wasn't just halving it, because it was all the amount of rows I was doing. I had to then look and change. I couldn't do 40.
Ratios.
It was ratios.
Yeah.
And then because I didn't know what it should look like.
Yes.
I thought, right, what I'll do, I'll knit it on 4-ply. And I'll go down to 1.75 needles. And now they're like knitting with a cocktail stick. Look, I've got it trapped in my bag now. But it's fine because I'll just do that. I mean, look at the size of the needles. And then look. I mean, it's just tiny, isn't it? But if I'm honest... Oh, look, I've pulled it right off there. I'll have to sew that in anyway.
I mean, they are just...
Let's get it on there. That's better. So that's the little tiny bitty stitches. But I still think it's going to be too big. I still think it's going to be too... So it is like, it's like borrower knitting, as I said. The borrowers, you know, like really tiny, teeny look at the stitches. I mean,
It is
they are
just.
diddy. So I might persevere, or I might have to have a rethink, or I might just have to knit it the size it is and just come to terms
I think
with
you've
what
got
it
to
is.
persevere and just see what.
But because I'm a tight knitter, it's really...
Yeah.
But anyway, so that is one bit of a project.
So that is head number 3?
4.
Head number 4.
Head number 4. Head
But
and knees number 4.
Yeah. None of them have been finished and stuffed or anything like that.
No, because I just got so far and I thought, no, it's the wrong size. So then, while I was at Knitting Natter at number 4 on Tuesday, and I was getting frustrated with that, I thought, I need something quick and easy and big to knit. So I'm starting to knit this pattern from Katya. And it's an online pattern on the Australian site, and it's just called a twist front top. And it's basically 2 rectangles that you knit and join together and twist one when you join it. Really simple. And I'm starting to knit it in...
it's in chunky, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a chunky wool. Can't remember what this wool's called. Something marble. In this brown. There's a tail to this. Because...
I'm just going to look to see what... Because I'll be able to find that.
There's a little tail to this, you see. So we were knitting Natter this morning, and I was knitting away, and we were talking, and I did lose count of some stitches, and I'd gone wrong. So rather,
You've got extra stitches.
I just pulled it out and started again because
but you'd done about 6 inches.
Yes, but I think again because I'm a tight knitter, it was knitting up a little bit too tight as well. You couldn't see the pattern, so I need to go up needle size. So I thought, you know what? I'll unpull it.
You'll just rip it out.
Rip it out and start again. Rip it out. That was a song.
That was a song.
Orange juice.
Was it orange? Bloody
hell. But the
I thought I'd be able to
was
just
a bit
find
of a
it straight
mess,
away.
wasn't it? It
Yes,
was completely.
It really was
a mess. It's something marble. Something.
It is something. But I just thought I'll go straight on to number 4.
Marble. Can't remember.
I can't. I just thought, it's fine because
I can't remember
Sarah's
what
put a picture of it on recently, and I can go straight to it.
So I only needed 2 balls of it. So I might do that over the weekend while we're away because it is fairly simple. But I've been knitting it too tight and I couldn't see where my pattern was. So I just need to. I've been knitting quite a lot of different things.
Whereas I've just been.
Still haven't finished my cardigan because I.
Yeah, and I think that's what I'm going to get like with that. I'm going to get a bit.
I don't really know what I want to knit at the minute. I'm hoping I might get some inspiration at Yarndale and see something and go, oh, I want to knit that.
But we say that.
I know.
If it's anything like last year.
We never got time, did we?
I mean, I don't think we got off the store for a wee on the Saturday, and on the Sunday you had probably half an hour with your dad at lunch, and I then had.
And it was to go to one stall. I knew where I was going. I never had a walk around. Really.
Oh, you didn't, and I didn't even have a walk around. Mum and I went and sat and had some soup.
We
for
need
half
staff.
An hour. We do need.
We need some staff so that we can actually do Yarndale. That would be quite nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So the other thing that I got to show you are all the shawls that were a selection of the new shawls that were coming to Yarndale. You might have seen the patterns before, but we've had them knit in different colours.
And it completely changes
Completely. So this is Lace Bee, which I buy Knitterish. And this
I'm just going to get, while you're doing that, I'm going to get a picture up so you can see it as it was knit originally.
I think you might be lucky on some of them.
Well, it'll be on Ravelry.
No, because all the patterns, some of them might be knitted on a different thing. So this was actually knit on, last time Iris did it, it's on Sparkle. But this time, we've had it done in one solid colour and it is beautiful. I've got to say, look, I'm using the book so you can see it a bit better.
Because it's so lacy.
It is really lacy. So this was knit by Kate, one of our sample knitters, and it is absolutely gorgeous. It is beautiful. I think Kate might be coming to Yarndale again.
Is she?
I don't know. She normally does, doesn't she?
That would be nice.
So,
I mean, it is
a huge shawl.
It
is really pretty. Is. So it's a combination of lots of lace, eyelets, and it's got a lovely drape to it. Really nice drape. In fact, it's your colours, Dominique.
It is. Oh no.
No, it isn't. It's the different one, you see.
No, there it is. I've got it.
It's not. We normally do it in Winter's Night, so you've probably seen it in the Winter's Night.
That's still. I
No.
can't show you that. Forget
Yeah,
that.
forget that idea.
We'll ignore that.
So that's it, just so that you can see the shawls in a different colourway.
And not everybody, because it's done in a sparkle, isn't it?
And I think it looks really nice in just one colour.
And not everybody wants sparkle or likes it. But
so that really dripped beautifully.
Look at that.
And Iris has been blocking them all. So.
And I don't know what she uses to wash them in, but they smell
Lenore,
so nice.
I think. That is really pretty. So the other one that we've had redone, I did this one.
So this is Laceby.
Is Harvesting the Wold, which you'll have probably seen originally. It was orange and green, but we couldn't dye those colours again. Yeah. Every time we tried, it was completely different because it was one that we hadn't written the recipe down for, wasn't it? It was in the good old early days. So
and then it was done in
Kate knit us it again in red and greens, and
for like an apple harvest.
Yeah. And then we've gone sort of summery harvest. So this time it is in Summer Garden, magenta, and pale forest. So it's just, it looks completely different.
Yeah.
Colour.
Compared to just.
So the other one you'll see is really red, but
I just like the shape because it's a really.
Yeah, it's a nice shape. It's a shallow one, so it hangs really nicely. So that's.
So you increase.
Yeah, you start here,
and then
you
increase
go down increasing, and you do it in thirds. In thirds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's still not that deep,
but it just hangs nice on your neck.
You see, that's not big enough for me because I like.
You like a big shawl, don't you?
Yeah.
So the other one
and I can hide behind it.
Was knit by one of the knitting ladies from number 4, Karina.
Yeah.
And this is Springthorpe, which is in pink and yellow.
I mean, it's
nice. I'm not keen on it.
Well, it is in pink and yellow. Colours that we can't dye, but then it's also in.
Don't know.
Midnight and.
Did we do it in a different colour? No.
Yes.
I'm not sure. I can't remember it.
It is.
So
it's definitely in.
This is in forest green and bejewelled. And
I think that the bejewelled looks fab.
Yeah, so that's just in the 2 colours. So again.
So it was
really nice.
There were 2 reasons for doing it. One, because a lot of the shawls.
I like that.
Yeah.
I really like that colour.
A lot of the shawls Iris has designed in the early days were with wool that we can't recreate.
Yeah.
So, and we find at shows, lots of people say, "Oh, I love that. I want it in that," and you go, "Oh, Melissa, I've not got that colour." Yeah. So, rather than disappoint people,
we've done
they've been re-knit. And then the other thing was, so we've not got anything knitting bejewelled.
Yeah, so we wanted to show the wool off as well.
And lots of people like to see how it knits up. So
it's really pretty, that
there were 2 reasons for us getting these done. Just that bejewelled is.
Does it look really
nice? It's so rich. I mean, it's called bejewelled for a reason. It looks very jewel-like.
Exactly. So that's that one. The next one that Linda knit this. It was a lady that we met at Woolness.
When we say she knit it, I mean.
Oh, she had it done before we'd even posted it to her, practically.
Yeah, so, I think she must have knit non-stop for about 24 hours.
So this is Mosaical that Iris did, Knitterish Designs again. She did this as a knit-along to teach people how to do mosaic. So each panel is a different mosaic pattern.
It is beautiful.
That looks like Swiss rolls to me. And then, but the colours again. So this is knitted in Mermaid on Donegal.
So let's see that.
Turquoise.
So this is your mermaid.
And magenta. Because the thing is with when you're knitting up the mosaic, you need 2 different contrasting colours.
Unreal.
But again, I mean, these colours.
The mermaid
are gorgeous.
I mean, they are my colours, mermaid. It is.
The one thing I will say, some of our dark colours, it says on the labels that the colours can run. And they do. I mean, they're hand dyed. We do exhaust them as much as we can.
Yeah.
We do it so that there's, they're heated so that there's no dye coming out. We wash them. When we wash them, there's no dye.
Yeah.
But then sometimes when you wash it again, you get a little bit of a colour. And some of the colour came out of the dark. But I mean, you can see it doesn't run into the other colour.
No.
You just wash it till it runs clear. Yeah. And it usually is on the first time. But I mean, that's why we always say I know it says super wash.
Yeah.
But I would always you're paying a bit of money for a ball of wool. I would always hand wash it if I was perfectly honest. I love these colours.
I'm taking this off because I can see what's coming next, and it's my
I
colours.
love these colours.
Yeah.
So
You see, the magenta and turquoise are not necessarily my colours, but the mermaid I love.
I wouldn't necessarily wear those two together, but
they look so nice.
I really like those.
They look so nice.
And then this one, which was knit by
Marion.
Hello, Marion. Marion says she is delighted every time we say hello, so we'll say it again. Hello, Marion. Thank you so much. So this is
Underby Creek.
Underby Creek, which, if you've probably seen our shows, looks like beach huts because it's done in reds, greens. It's done in really bright, vibrant colours, isn't it? Dominique's favourite colours. These.
So this is Winter Rainbow, the grey, and then the multicoloured. So look, that is Winter Rainbow, as is that.
I know, it's
but
amazing.
You can just see how it knits up. The colour is in flashes, and then just with the olive.
And again, it's a different shape, this one, isn't it? So we've got two.
Yeah, so this is
two triangular ones. One that's knit on a bit of a crescent, and then this is like a shallow.
Really shallow.
I love that shawl. I like the shape of those shawls.
I've knit this shawl myself.
Yeah, that's really pretty.
But I used mine was a bit of a stash buster.
Nice. You did yours in your own inimitable way, though, didn't you? No, that's right. You did yours in your own inimitable way.
Yeah, I did.
Yours look less like little Christmas trees. I think they look like Christmas trees.
I interpreted.
Can you imagine knitting it in Christmas colours? Look, it would look like little Christmas trees. Now you look like you're about to do a bank job. Yours looks more like Space Invaders.
These are my colours, but we'd not got we had got Winter Rainbow knitted up. But
so we've got quite a few. I mean, we have people who come to our stall see we've got loads and loads of shawls knitted up.
Oh, I mean, I would think
30.
Oh, see, I was going to say 40.
40. We've got a lot.
We have got a lot.
And we keep adding to it. We have got a lot of shawls.
And when we do shows where we have smaller stalls, I mean, I'm not sure we'll get them all out at Yarn Day, but we'll have.
Oh, we will.
And we always
hanging
say
from the rafters. Anywhere sheep goes by, they'll be wearing a shawl.
We always say, and we'll say again, they are there to be picked up, tried on,
not walked away with.
Not walked away, but some people, and I do think probably other store holders say don't touch, but ours are.
You can take a photo of them.
How do you know what shape it is, whether it suits you?
Yeah, exactly. Or how it falls, because sometimes you could, like, for example, the harvesting the walls. Like when I first saw that, I thought, I really don't like that design. But wearing it, it's a really nice shape.
Yeah.
So, we've got a mirror so you can try them on as well. Yeah. We'll help you with colour choices if you're not sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're there just to chat. We're very approachable.
We are. Come and...
I'm probably more approachable than...
Yeah. I mean, I am...
I'm only joking.
I'm not unapproachable.
No.
I'm happier behind counting and packing.
But we do... we're very happy to come and talk to everybody.
If you want selfies, Marie's your lady. I wouldn't ever say no, but... I wouldn't.
Just remember, Dominique wants lots of selfies.
I wouldn't choose. But anyway, so
we've got lots of
so these. I mean, I think we said we did a big shout out last time to our knitters. There is just no way on earth we'd be able to get these done.
So we're always looking for good test knitters,
and they do. You know, our customers really appreciate seeing the different colourways.
I think it's nice to be able to see them all.
It's our USP,
and it's a way of decorating the stall and making it look a little bit different.
It is.
So you can get hold of all of those patterns on Iris's website on Ravelry. She's Knitterish Designs. We do have a few on our website as well, but the majority of them are on Iris's.
Knitterish.
We carry them all at the shows we go to.
KNITTERISH.
Well done.
Knitterish
Designs.
Designs. Yeah. But so if you can't remember, they're all on there, and the pictures will be different colours, but they're all on there.
So let's talk.
That is
Christmas.
Old patterns.
And this is our new
This
pattern.
Is our Christmas.
This is our Christmas shawl pack.
So we are going to do a pack that's going to come in a beautiful gift box.
Yes.
With a little Christmas gift.
Yes.
All the yarn you need and the pattern.
Yes, and you will get 100 grams of the sparkle, 50 grams
Sparkle.
of 2 solid colours,
Yeah.
and 20 grams of another solid colour. And this is what it's based on Yarnia theme. And we called it this because Iris set up her own little knitting studio, and she calls it Yarnia. So we thought it was quite appropriate to call it. So it's sort of it is beautiful, isn't it? With all the different icy colours in it. So it goes from a midnight sky with the stars, that's the interpretation, down to the icy crystal forest in Yarnia.
And
in
it is
Narnia,
just
should I say.
So big.
It's so your colours, isn't it?
It's
beautiful.
Big, and it's a really nice shape.
So at the minute, we're taking this along to Yarndale to show. We won't have we won't have the wool there, will we?
It's a real wintry.
Yeah, it's a wintry.
So you'll get 100 grams of the sparkle, and then the 50... petrol and the midnight, and then the silver, which is just the
bank job again.
Accent colours.
And a little Christmas gift in there as well. But as we say, it'll all be presented in a box with the pattern.
Yes.
So it's like a little gift, if either for yourself or if you want to give it to somebody else. So we will be taking pre-orders at Yarndale for those. We are selling it at £47 for the full set. And we will also hopefully by the end of this weekend have it on the website for pre-orders.
Yeah.
If you're interested in that.
So we're taking pre-orders and it will go out the beginning of December.
Beginning of December, depending on where you live. If you obviously, I would say the beginning of December, we need to get it out so you'll get it for Christmas.
So probably we'll have to close the pre-orders.
End of November.
Well, I was going to say mid-November.
Yeah, mid-November.
But we'll let you know. But we just wanted to...
We're going to just do a limited number.
We wanted to open it up because... Again, so many people come to Yarndale. I know there's lots of people that don't, and there will be lots of photos. But there's nothing better than looking and trying it on. So
you won't be able to get this pattern at Yarndale.
No, you won't be able to buy the pattern or the yarn, but you can pre-order.
Yeah,
if you're not coming to Yarndale, it'll be on the website.
Yes, it'll be on the website with all the photos we've taken for.
Yes.
Talking of Christmas. We were very lucky and had a shout out from the grocery girls.
From Jodie and Tracy.
Hi. It was lovely. They were very complimentary about our wool, and it was about our advent calendar.
And some minis.
And since then, we have completely sold out. So thank you to everybody who's bought them.
They're all on the way.
All on the way.
Some people have already got them.
Yeah. But because it had been so popular, we've had a lot of people saying, have you got any more advent calendars? We don't have any more of those advent calendars because we'd made them, we'd used all the materials that we had, the special way that they were designed. So we don't have any more.
We can't recreate them.
We're not going to recreate those.
No.
But we have relented and decided to do another advent calendar.
This is absolutely
so
by popular demand.
By popular demand, we are doing another advent calendar. So this advent calendar, I will show you a picture and then I will explain to you what you're getting. We're very technical on this vlog.
Can I just say, bear in mind, I am still here. Bear in mind, this is the end of September and we made this decision.
We're slightly bonkers. We've
less than a week ago.
Yeah, so we've managed to source everything we need. So this is what the new advent calendar will look like. We needed Christmas music.
Jingle bells,
jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride on a one-horse open sleigh. So, I think you can see it there. What I will do anyway is take a photograph and insert it at the end. So as you can see, they're all little pillow boxes. And they'll all be strung with, you don't get the lights. We'd love to be able to give you the lights, but you can't have the lights. So I will come back just in case you can't hear us. So, what you will get is probably can't, you can see there ever so slightly. So you will get 24 little pillow boxes in the brown card, which is obviously our signature. When you receive wool from us, you receive it in brown paper packaging tied up with string. So we've got the brown string, and each pillow each day you will receive a 10-gram micro skein.
Yes.
So you get 24 of those. So that adds up to 240 grams of wool. I can do maths. and it will be a combination of sparkle,
You're going to have to come. You've just
and
suddenly out of shot.
sparkle
There you go.
and plain. So you will receive 7 sparkle yarn,
Yeah.
and the rest will be
So
four-ply socks.
all
So it's all
4-ply,
4-ply. Sorry, I never
yes.
said that. So you will receive 12 solid colours
Yep.
and 12 multicolours.
Yeah.
And as we did in our last one, they will all go together.
Yes,
so
they
they'll all
will.
be on one certain colour palette. So
You won't know the colours.
no, we keep the colours a secret.
The only thing we will say, excuse me.
It's bright. It'll be more vibrant.
Yeah, because a lot of our colours are
Bright.
bright.
Yeah.
They're not going to be.
They're not going to be very pale.
No, but it's not going to. They're going to. If you like our yarn,
Yeah, it's
you'll
our
like
yarn, and we create some new colourways when we do our advent calendars. So
But
there
the
will be
solids-
some.
the solids will be solids
Yes.
you've seen before.
So but they could be. Are they going to be on sparkle base or are they going to be on plain? Who knows? And then what you will receive is you'll get a little card in it, in an envelope, that says "Do not open until the 25th of December." And in that card is the list of the yarn. It's just so if you didn't want to know what you're going to get on day 12,
Yeah.
you don't. If you want to,
I'm just.
by all means. We don't need to go any closer.
Well, no, but suddenly the door and
Yeah, okay.
other things are in.
So that is, we've done another advent calendar. Again, it will be limited numbers.
Yeah.
So the sooner you want it, if you want to guarantee it, it will be on our website, hopefully by the end of this weekend, for pre-orders.
Yeah.
And we will aim to post it out mid-November.
Yes.
So we need to get our skates on.
Yeah.
So if you want one, you're going to have to order it, because we are literally dying a limited number.
We weren't doing.
No, so
we weren't doing
we've
them again,
crammed
'cause
it
this
into our
is
busy schedule.
Iris's design. This was our Christmas offering, but since the grocery girls, more and more people are asking for it.
So we thought, why not?
We don't want to let you down.
No, we didn't want to let you down, and we know it.
So we'll just run ourselves.
Yeah, we'll do it. We'll manage.
Yeah.
So you will receive.
It's not as if we work.
24 pillows, all strung up, already, no lights.
In a
afraid.
box.
In a box, gift wrapped in a box.
Yeah.
To receive before the 1st of December. So that will be £55.
Yep.
For the advent calendar. So again, if
and
you
we should have that up. I know what you're on this.
Hopefully
we should
by
have
the
it
week,
up by the end of the weekend.
if I get chance today, it'll be on tonight. Whenever you're watching this, it should be on by the time you watch this. That's a good thing.
Oh yeah.
Because all the photos are taken.
Yes.
I just need to put it on.
Yeah.
But it is going to be first come, first served.
Yeah.
We will take orders at Yarndale. We are happy to take pre-orders at Yarndale if people want to do a pre-order, because we'll have our invoice book.
Yeah. I think we should just send them via the link though.
But we can do it's whatever people wanted to do.
I think unless somebody doesn't have access to the internet, we would take them. But I think we'd
prefer you to order it online.
Yeah.
So hopefully it will all be online.
Yeah.
And we'll start putting a few photos on social media as well, just to remind you.
Yes.
So
there
you go. You've all been asking us for.
I was going to
are
say,
there any more advent calendars?
You've basically pestered it into submission, and
we bullied each other and said, "I'm going to do them."
Well, we said no. I went on holiday and came back, and Marie said, "I think we should."
Please come and do advent calendars.
Who needs to work
Who
and
needs
sleep?
to work and sleep? Who's going to make our advent calendars?
Well, we're not going to have one, are we?
We might.
Well,
I'm
might. Not sure. Yeah.
So that's Christmas.
That is Christmas.
For talking of Yarndale, people who are coming to Yarndale, we have a little bulletin for you.
Stand by.
Stand by.
Oh,
I did say I wanted this doing. We like watching Carol on a morning when she does the weather forecast. She's always happy, like Carol. You know what Carol says. Carol, it goes really. And Dominique said she was going to do a travel bulletin for all of those of you that were coming to Skipton, because I don't know if you were the cycle race is on, and there are rolling road closures across the area. It's on now, and it goes on until Sunday, affecting the area. So I will hand you over now to Dominique for the travel advice.
This was going to be.
I wanted a map.
Yeah.
And she wouldn't do it. A big map so you
Because
can point.
the reason is,
I'll have a cup of tea now.
when I looked at it, I mean, there's about 30 places per day that are affected. So, fortunately, it doesn't affect us because it's north of where we're going on Friday. So Friday, they're going Doncaster to Harrogate.
Right.
So if any of you are travelling to Yarndale on Friday, well, I'm not sure this will be up, but it might be, and you're anywhere between Doncaster and Harrogate, I suggest you check.
What's the website that you're on?
Well, I'm on the North Yorkshire County Council website, northyorks.gov.uk/UCI dash hyphen rather road hyphen world hyphen cycling hyphen championships. But if you put UCI championships,
It'll come up.
it comes up. So Friday, I mean, there's like 30 road closures. The race, it's going between 2 p.m. and 7 p.m. So, but unless you're travelling on Friday, you won't need to know. Saturday, Bradford to Harrogate, still not near Skipton. So
It's only if you're travelling from that
if
area.
you're anywhere near that area, the road closures start, well, in Bradford from 5 a.m, but that's just stupid. The race doesn't start till 20 to 12. Shipley, Otley, Pateley Bridge, these are just some of them. Ripon and the A59 Skipton Road, but that's Harrogate, and then Harrogate. So if you're anywhere near any of them, check the website. That is Saturday. And then Sunday, this is your big news, people.
Big news, people.
Sunday, Skipton. It's coming through Skipton Town Centre. The race is anticipated to be there between 9:40 and 9:44.
She's good, isn't she?
4 minutes. The road is closed from 9 till 10 for an hour.
Health and safety, Dominique. Health and safety.
In fact, online it's 9:10 to 10:10. And it's coming in from Ilkley and going out Kettlewell that way. So it opens at
Yarndale opens at 10.
For pre-booked tickets, 11 o'clock for pay on the day. So anybody going that way, you might just bear in mind. So it's the UCI Road World Cycling Championships is the event that's on. If you Google that or in any other search engine, that's it. But Saturday you should be fine unless you're coming from the north. It's Sunday.
Yeah.
Unless you're coming in on the A65. If you're coming along the ring road on the A65,
She knows it all, you see.
you can come in.
Sally traffic.
Yeah, you can come in that way, but there's no parking because all the parking's in the town centre.
Yeah, it is. And you can catch buses in, can't you?
But they're all from the town centre. So if you're being dropped off,
yeah,
A65, past the Burger King Travel Lodge, along that road, get dropped off, and then go back out the other way. So
it's a good job you're not asking me for directions. That's all I can say. And we have the weather as well.
The weather is going to be. Can I suggest
a little bit wet.
Layers. So
and waterproof.
Saturday, maximum of 14, rain. Sunday, maximum of 14, rain. But it gets so warm in there. So
it does get warm.
You need layers. You need wet weather gear. You need an umbrella.
Sensible shoes.
Definitely sensible shoes because it's cobbled in there.
Cobbled in, you don't want to get slippy.
And my guess is, because it wasn't wet the twice we've been, I think the water's I'm not saying the rain's going to come in, but I think the floor's going to be wet. Yeah. Sensible shoes, people.
Sensible shoes. So there you go. We've had a little bit of Sally traffic and a little bit of Cowl weather.
And just
she's multi-talented.
I am. I'm going to do something else as well because I saw somebody asking Iris.
Can you do that?
Yeah. I saw someone asking Iris, who's coming, about food. So there's no
Iris isn't providing the food.
No, there is no cash machines nearby. So I mean, we take cards, but not everyone does. So bring cash.
Some people may do cash back. I don't know.
Oh, really?
I'm saying that some of them sometimes do. I'm not saying they will do, but yeah, there's no cash machines.
There's no cash machines, and so someone was asking about food. There are 2 or 3 really decent cafes.
Yes.
But the queues were long.
Yes.
And then there's a food court, and there were, I don't know, 7 or 8.
Yeah.
Different food venues.
Lots of places to eat your own picnic if you want to bring your packed lunch or something.
So either take your pack, but there is quite a big choice of food venues, And within a 3 or 4 minute walk, there is a farm shop.
Yeah, that was really nice.
Just in the entrance, but that gets really busy.
Yeah.
So,
or you can walk into Skipton. But I think it's going to depend on the weather. So
you can walk into Skipton, but that's a good 30-minute walk.
come prepared with food.
I mean, I really don't think once you've been walking out, you're never going to walk into Skipton.
No, we might do. Depends. I think if it's chucking it down, you probably wouldn't.
Yeah, but can you not remember?
Yeah, but people come for the weekend, you know.
Yeah, I
go
suppose
for a
they
walk,
do.
Come back in, go
But
look at all the bunting.
Be prepared. Skipton Town Centre is a good 30-minute walk away. So there are food outlets, but there's plenty of places to eat. Pack up if you want to pack up.
Yeah, perfect.
That concludes your bulletin for Yarndale.
I'm still disappointed you didn't have math.
But honestly, I was going to be really but when I looked and thought,
could have drawn the world, the British Isles. Could have had it all drawn. We could have had like a pointy stick. I'm really disappointed. Could have had circles of areas that you had to avoid.
I think if they'd have done it better.
Well, thank you. That's much.
I don't know if any of you. I've not watched. I've not followed it, but I've seen on the BBC.
See the rain?
Yeah. Did you see them two come off?
They were like aquaplaning across, and then they got back on.
Yeah.
Bonkers.
Yeah, they are silly.
Come and knit instead. Don't get on them bikes and go. I mean, get on.
Now, in true.
Oh no! What is there?
In true.
Oh, we haven't talked about other things.
No, we haven't.
We've still got loads to talk about, and we've only done 56 minutes.
So I've been on holiday. So what happens when you're on holiday? You buy things.
I've been on holiday.
So first of all, everything is in my National Trust.
That's lovely.
That's really nice. So I joined the National Trust again this year. I'd been a member for years. Then I wasn't a member.
And what leaves are there, Dominic, on the front?
Oh, they're oak leaves.
Well done.
They're oak leaves.
Well done. You can have brownie points for that and go to the top of the class.
But I went to Air Force, which is National Trust. And you're now National Trust, you have to scan your card, but you park for free. And I kept scanning my card and it kept saying, error.
You haven't paid.
And I'm thinking, but I did this like 3 days ago. And then I looked again and I was scanning a National Trust gift card.
I thought you were going to say Tesco's club card or something.
No, and then I thought, oh, when I joined, I got a National Trust gift card. I thought it was for £5. So I went in the shop. That was £3.50.
No.
£3.50.
That is gorgeous. It's really nice. It's jute.
It is a proper...
That is really nice. I like that.
Stand by.
Very nice.
So then I thought I need something else to make it up to £5. And then I got a pencil each. I mean, you know.
Oh, they're lovely.
Air Force. So you can have a pink one. I've got a green. Because we both.
They're nice. Oh. Don't throw it away.
We both like a good pencil.
I like a nice pencil.
And I think they were 75p each, which added up to £1.50.
Can't find it.
No, it's fine. So I spent my £5. Went to the till, and the lady gave me the gift card back. And she went, oh, your balance is on there. It was a £10 gift card. I could have gone bonkers.
That's
anyway,
amazing.
So I've still got £10 to spend. So I thought, Mrs. Hammond will like one of them.
Thank you very much. I likey
and then,
very muchly.
So on the way home, I thought, I'm not coming straight home. I'm just going to go somewhere. I've never been to Hawes, never been to the Wensleydale Creamery.
I can't believe you've never been to Hawes Creamery.
Oh, it was so delicious.
We went camping there once as kids and the tent blew up.
Did you?
Not our tent. The tent next door to us. We were on a little and it set on fire and all the gas bottles blew up.
Propane?
Yeah, and I remember tins of beans exploding. Luckily, Dad got us out. Good old Dad got us out, or else our tent would have gone up. I mean, it could have been horrendous. I mean, this is a long time ago. It terrified the living daylights out of us.
So has that creamery been there all that time?
Well, I can't remember about that.
You mean
I'm on about Hawes. We camped.
I thought when you
catch up.
Right, yeah.
So it was, I remember that. It was terrifying. This tent sort of exploded. Thankfully, nobody was hurt.
Yeah.
The idiot in the tent was cooking inside. You should never cook inside a tent. Never cook inside a tent. And he had his gas bottle too close and it exploded.
My God.
Tins of beans, that's all I remember. Tins of beans shooting through the air and then the fire brigade coming and us and my dad just packed us back in our car. It's terrifying.
But I didn't camp or have a horrible experience, but I did go to the Wensleydale Creamery, which is, if you've never been, it's a really, really nice shop with really nice things. There's a beautiful cafe, so I sat and had macaroni cheese, which was... actually, there's a restaurant and a cafe.
Can we go one day?
Yeah. Well, I sent Mum, because Mum and Dad are in Madeira at the minute, and I sent Mum a message to say, guess where I am? And she said, that was the place I had the biggest scones I've ever seen in my life.
You mean scones?
Scones.
Scones.
So then I went to the cafe, and I am not joking you, they were the biggest scones I've ever seen. But I thought,
I bet they didn't call them scones up there.
Well, I didn't have one because I wanted savoury.
Oh, right.
And I wasn't really hungry because I'd not long left the B&B having had breakfast, but I needed to eat. So it was macaroni cheese or something sweet.
Horse cheese.
So, but in the middle of all of this is like a tasting room. You can just go round and round.
Did you bring samples out?
Well, I bought cheese.
Oh, that's all right.
So I bought some blue, Wensleydale blue, Wensleydale goat's cheese, which I would never have had without tasting, and whiskey smoked cheddar.
Oh, nice.
So in all of this, so I did spend money in there. Wait, is an tea towel?
Oh, look at that with sheep. I tell you what, that'd make a nice cushion.
I just thought, I keep seeing this design everywhere.
That's really nice. Whose design is it?
I can't remember.
Ulster Weavers.
Oh, that's right. But
Dotty sheep.
I just thought, I'd seen it all in the Lake District. I just thought having sheep in a creamery was a bit odd. So I might have gone a bit...
Have you never had sheep's cheese with milk? Sheep's milk. Oh, now look at that. That is beautiful.
I mean, just...
They are lovely. I would make a cushion cover out of that.
I didn't think about that.
They're really nice mugs.
I kept seeing these mugs.
Pretty. They're your colours to a T.
I just thought... So,
perfect.
I treated myself to that in the Wensleydale Creamery.
And I'd like to just say she didn't share any of the cheese.
Still in the fridge.
Ooh.
And I thought some Woolies the Answer stationery. I mean, I don't know.
Oh my God, it does look like our sheep.
I don't know when we're going to need. This is, I mean, nobody uses note cards anymore, but I just thought that, and then look, sticky notes.
Oh, look at them.
So we've got.
Oh, look, and they're the little ones.
I just thought, I've got to buy them for Woolies the Answer.
Oh, the last few days we could have used those because we have gone, have you done such and such? No. Have you done that? No. So we can write it down and stick a note to our forehead and we will not forget. They are so cute.
And then I treat myself to a little notebook.
Oh my Lord.
I just went sheep mad.
These could be nice little birthday cards from Woolies the Answer.
Thought, or Christmas cards.
Or Christmas cards if we...
Put a bell or a snowflake.
We could draw on some holly.
I didn't know what I was buying really, but I just thought.
Oh, they're lovely. They're really cute. I like it.
Aren't they?
Look at all the different designs in there. Sheepies.
They are really nice. And then.
God, you've gone bonkers.
Can you see who I might have bought that for? So.
What? So that one's obviously mine.
Yeah. I've left all the prices on, not that it matters. But look, they're just little jotter pads because at the minute both of us are having brain freezes.
For those of you who don't know, I love cows.
I mean,
and they've even got a bit of sparkle.
Yes, they've both got a bit of sparkle on them.
Oh, look at that! I love.
So the thing is now, it's like. What do you just get them now, or do they all go as your Christmas present? But you've just had it, so
I love it. Thank you
thought,
so much.
I mean, I did go.
Holy cow! What does yours say? Woolly thinking. See, that's sensible. Holy cow!
Yeah, but I think woolly thinking means like you're a bit.
Well, do you know what you have though?
I've had woolly thinking.
You are never bonkers brain. That's me.
I am recently.
Flipping heck. Honestly, I can rely on Dominique, who remembered everything, done everything.
Not today.
Dominique, have you done this? Oh. Have you remembered to order such and such? Oh, we need to do that. We have to order wool. We haven't done it.
Oh, yeah.
Have you? Oh.
Stand by.
No, I forgot.
Let me just borrow a pencil. And I'm going to write it down.
Hang on. No, I've got an even better. Where's the sticky stickies?
Sticky stickies. There you go. Write a note. This is what they're for. While you're doing that, I'm going to get the next thing. I'm going to take the price off this one. Then this is another thing.
Order
wool. Then this is another thing I
They're
bought for
lovely
my
for the
friend.
wool, is-
Frenchie.
Oh, look! I love it. Thank you.
It's a magnet. Right, that
Friend sheep.
that is actually a Christmas present, so you can't
look at
see that.
Oh, thank you.
So this is why I didn't have as much time to knit, because I was out shopping and walking all the time. And then
I love it.
My very last thing that you're allowed to see, because some of it are Christmas presents.
Christmas shopping.
Yep. This was something I just treated myself to.
I haven't even thought about Christmas yet.
It's another tea towel. I've gone.
It's your
tea towel
birthday
mad.
before Christmas. Now,
But this was in 2010. I walked the coast to
yes,
coast.
she did.
So you walk
All on
from
her own.
St Bees on the west coast, all the way across Cumbria, Yorkshire, into Robin Hood Bay.
How many miles is it?
192. And I always wanted a souvenir, a t-shirt
Let me just read this.
or something. I mean, it says.
You could turn that into a
I could do all sorts. Designed by Alfred Wainwright. It says 14 days.
88 hours walking.
No, that's not. 14
2 days of rest.
Oh, 88 hours walking from one. I mean, that's just ridiculous. Average daily mileage over 12 days is 16 miles. Well, I did it over 14 days.
Never
so I
mind
did
that.
it
Calories
slightly.
burned 14,000. Just think how many cream cakes you could have eaten along the way.
Yeah, but that doesn't sound a lot, does it?
No, it doesn't actually.
But 26,244 foot ascended is a lot.
Why is it
So-
1973? What's that
Because
about?
that's when he set it. Alfred,
right, when he set out in his book, his
Alfred
Wainwright book.
Wainwright,
I
yeah.
know the Wainwright book.
I've got some of it. Goes through 3 national parks, the Lake District,
So
Yorkshire Dales and the North York Moors.
That's
So-
really nice.
I just saw that on my last day and thought, oh, that's...
You could frame that
Yeah, I think... I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, but
or make another cushion.
that was my last holiday purchase. So I did just go, I'm not joking, this was only a fraction of the stuff I had in my
Yeah.
arms. I kept... Because every time I went somewhere...
You've done really well. Look, so I'm popping out of thing because I've just remembered we
right.
never done that.
Every time I went somewhere, I kept seeing something else. But you know, you can't not buy a sheep notepad,
Can't
or
not buy.
you can't not buy that. Or so that was my holiday. I did do some walking, and
You
I
did lots
enjoyed
of
the
walking, didn't you?
I enjoyed the sun and
So talking of cows,
yes,
when we were at Woolner's, we met a lovely lady and a sister.
yes.
We met Wendy, and she had this
I
really.
want to say her sister was Linda. Is that right?
Oh, that's terrible, isn't it? We're really sorry.
I
Met
think it is.
Wendy.
But if it's not,
And Wendy, hello.
yes. Hello, Wendy.
Wendy and her sister had these gorgeous bags.
Well, first of all, we got chatting to them, and they came from
Bishop
where you
Auckland,
live.
which is where Dad's
I
from
grew
and where
up.
I was born.
They knew where your dad lived. They knew the house you were talking about.
Yeah. And Wendy's son or sister's son lives near my dad. I used to go to the same school as them. All quite bizarre, really. And she had this gorgeous bag. Both of them had these long-handled tote bags, and they were really nice design. And it transpired that Wendy makes them.
Because I had to stop and say, I know you're looking.
Oh, we do. We stop here and got nice shoes, nice bag.
I know
nice
you're
hair.
shopping for our wool, but I just need to say,
Yeah.
that's a really nice bag. Oh, I make it. Do you?
So, guess what my design is?
So we had to buy some. Da, 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 da. Just look at that.
And never mind that, look at the little detail there. I mean, it's gorgeous. And look, it's long
The fabric.
handled. Not only that, it's beautifully lined. My favourite bit. You get a little purse.
I mean, that
and then you
cow
get,
purse.
and it's all attached. Look at that. Hello. And it's got a little It's absolutely beautiful, and I love it.
I see. I've not even opened mine.
No,
I just want.
I've been using
Look, it
mine.
comes beautifully packaged.
I love it.
It comes.
So that is my sort of knitting, my bag to take when I go knitting as my handbag. So I'll have it there at Yarndale.
Well, I'm going to.
I just love it. It's beautiful. It's so unusual.
And this is
your colours.
Well, and this is the one that Wendy had herself, wasn't it?
Well, I wondered why you chose it.
I'm sure. Oh, bless her. That's so nice. Thank you for that. She's Wendy. Because Walnuts was 6 weeks ago now, but I'm almost positive. I said to her, "Can I have exactly what?" I mean, can you tell? There's a theme going on.
Can you tell? Hang on a minute.
Oh yeah.
Wallpaper.
Yeah.
Do you think Dominique likes yellow and grey as much as I like cows?
It's the mustard. So
it's really nice.
You know, just these.
It's the details on it.
It is the details.
It's the size of it. It's the fact it's a long handle. Being a bit taller.
Yes.
I hate bags that are like little short. They are beautiful. I might have to get another one at some stage.
Made with love. Now, I don't think. Oh, there is
I don't know whether she does make them
Posh Totes by Wendy. Now she did say, her sister kept saying to her, I keep telling her,
she should sell them because they are beautifully made.
And she said, I think she's made them for friends, for colleagues.
So Wendy, if you're watching this, contact us, because if you do sell them,
we would stock them.
Because they are beautiful bags.
They are
really, really nice.
There were lots of people. We commented. There was a lady.
And you're both lovely ladies, which is more important.
Yes. There was a lady that had got tiny round earrings, felted, of a scene like a sheep on a hill.
They were beautiful, weren't they?
I had to comment on her. You know, there were lots of people that stopped and we spoke to because I was like, oh, I just love your earrings, or I love this.
Yeah.
But that's why we stopped to speak to them initially, because her bag was just stunning.
Yeah. I'm more than happy to stock those.
And the reason it's taken so long is just because she was sourcing your cow fabric.
Yeah.
So
I love it.
They've arrived. Mine was waiting for me when I got off holiday,
fantastic.
And they were amazing,
beautiful.
So yeah, I think
it's like Christmas.
Honestly, I came back.
What's Christmas going to be like if we're like this now?
Well, just imagine some things I've bought that are Christmas presents, and not just for you. Other people have got Christmas presents. Well,
you need to give me some ideas for your birthday. Yarndale, if you see anything at Yarndale.
I want a lap tray.
I know you want a lap tray with a cushion on it.
Because I'm turning into an old woman.
You need to tell me what else you would like.
Okay.
And we have also got to fit in a painting session at Emma Bridgewater.
Yes.
I mean, for heaven's sake. Never mind that.
We're going to have to do that in November.
The things I painted are still not ready. I was hoping to be able to show them on this podcast.
Oh, they're still not ready? That's not very good. Not when we want them now.
Not when we want them.
That was at least 2.5 weeks ago.
Exactly, and they said it would only be 7 days. So anyway, they haven't arrived.
So yeah, I had... I'm not joking, I did just go...
So if you see anything at Yarndale...
Right, okay.
Let me know.
Yeah, but when am I going to get a chance to go and have a look?
I'll send you out. You're allowed. You know, like supermarket suite.
On a scouting mission.
Dominic, you've got 5 minutes.
Yeah, up and down the aisles.
Yes.
Challenge accepted. So we've rambled on quite a lot, but...
We've rambled on for 1 minute 13.
1 minute 13?
1 minute 13. 1 hour 13.
1 minute 13 seconds.
Tired. What time are we on?
Oh my God.
My Lord, it's practically bedtime.
So, Witter Dad
should be here.
Witter Mummy and Daddy-in-law.
Witter Dad, my dad. My mum sadly died 5 years ago, and it would have been a birthday this weekend.
It is always Yarndale.
It's always Yarndale weekend, so it's nice that Dad's with me.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, my mum died about 5 years ago now.
Nearly, yeah.
Yeah, and so my dad's come down today, and he's brought
he's obviously working all weekend.
Working all weekend, of course. We've got to go and work it. He's coming down with my mother-in-law and father-in-law, Pat and Fred.
Hello.
So they should be at my house now.
So they're going to look after your husband, aren't they?
They're going to look after my husband, who really needs looking after.
But they'll all be at home waiting for you.
Yeah, so it'd be nice that he'll be at home with his mummy and daddy, and I'll be away with my daddy and Dominic. And Dominique's mummy and daddy as well.
For a little while.
So,
yeah. So we will see you all at Yarndale. Come and say hello.
Please
and if you're
do.
not coming, it'll be Bakewell. Next podcast, it'll all be about Bakewell.
It will all be about Bakewell.
Well, yarn down how it went and bake
Yes.
well prep.
Yeah. So nice to see you all again.
Yes.
If only we could see you, that would be quite amusing.
Until next time.
Until next time.
Bye.
Bye.